Novak Djokovic cut down giant Kevin Anderson to win a one-sided Wimbledon final, and his 13th Grand Slam title. The 6'8" in South African beat Roger Federer and then triumphed in the longest-ever Wimbledon semi-final over John Isner on Friday to reach his first final here. But the number 8 seed quickly lost the first two sets when he returned to center court, and his third set resistance came too late to stop the Serb claiming his first Grand Slam title in over 2 years. Djokovic salted the heavens and kissed the center court turf before celebrating with the crowd. He won 6-2, 6-2, 7-6 in 2 hours and 19 minutes, and it was in real danger of being all over before the World Cup final before the more competitive final set. The women's final lasted only 65 in an anticlimactic finale to a flat Wimbledon fortnight. This is the third consecutive poor men's final after easy wins for Andy Murray and Roger Federer in the previous 2 years. The last 6 men's singles Grand Slam titles were won by Federer and Roger Nadal, but now Djokovic is back after 2 years since completing his career Grand Slam at the 2016 French Open. He has since struggled with motivation and his fitness. He had an elbow operation after retiring from last year's Wimbledon. And the former world number 1 claimed he might not play the grass court season after crashing out in the quarter-finals in Paris, and then insisted he was not a Wimbledon contender after losing the final at Queen's Club. But after winning the real final in the last 4 over 2 days against Rafa Nadal, the Super Serb was simply too good for the US-based South African. There was a horrible inevitability about the result from when Anderson lost his opening service game with a double fault after finding only 2 first serves. He was broken again to go 1-4 down when he dumped a low backhand volley into the net, and the first set was also over in only 29 minutes. The number 8 seed had treatment on his right elbow between sets, but again lost the first service game when a Djokovic backhand hit the back of the baseline and he failed with a challenge. The center court match were desperate for a contest and entertainment, and after a point was replayed in the third game after a ball fell out of Anderson's pocket, his eventual hold of serve was met with a standing ovation. It took 70 minutes for the world number 8 to get his first break point at 5-2 down, and 3 points later Djokovic took the second set. The Serb saved 5 break points at the end of the third set with superb serving to force the tiebreak. Djokovic had not won any title for a year, and he admitted he felt the pressure when failing to take a match point in the final at the Queen's Club. But he showed his old ruthlessness by taking his second match point when Anderson slapped a forehand return into the net. Emotional Djokovic had his 3-year-old son Stefan in the stands as he accepted the trophy. The new world number 10 said, "It feels amazing because it is the first time in my life I have someone shouting, 'Daddy, Daddy.'" He came in. He is under 5, so he couldn't come in during the match. But we said if this happens, he can come in to witness it. I am very emotional for him to be there, and my wife and my whole team. Anderson said, "The first 2 sets Novak beat up on me pretty bad. I tried to keep really hard to keep at it. I came within a point or 2 of pushing it to the 4th set." Meanwhile, Jack Draper fell at the final hurdle in his bid to become the first British winner of the Wimbledon boys singles title in 56 years. The 16-year-old son of former Lawn Tennis Association chief executive Roger Draper played top seed Tseng Chun-shin of Chinese Taipei on court 1. Tseng took a one-sided first set, but Draper hit back in the second, winning on a tiebreak. However, Tseng, also 16 and already up to 601 in the senior rankings, eventually ran out a 6-1, 6-7, 2-7, 6-4 winner.